Welcome guys to your 30-minute flow. It's a nice slow flow we do in the evenings. So it's nice and nourishing, nice and relaxing, and you can kind of move as little or as much as you like. So let's come to find a comfortable seat. And remember, Sukhasana, which is where the ankles are crossed, or if you want, you can come to a kneeling position. And either way, just rest the hands down in any ways that feel good. Maybe give yourself a nice shoulder roll. And the hips or the sit bones are nice and heavy, whether you're grounded or whether you're sitting back on the heels. We're just super heavy from the waist down, and we're lifted and lengthened from the waist up. Crown of head drawing to the sky, tailbone drawing to the earth. There's a softness to the shoulders, there's a heaviness to the arms. The palms can be open to the sky just to encourage that easing back and down. And maybe you've closed down the eyes or you've just softened the gaze. But either way, just finding a few moments of stillness. And once you've come to a physical stillness, just allow yourself to check in and just notice the day you've had and how you're feeling. Just observing. Anything that's coming up for you. So I just want you to ask yourself, how am I feeling? And remember, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. It's a case of just listening. And knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. The next 30 minutes are just about you moving and breathing, and spending that much needed time with yourself. And by checking in with how we are, it just sets a context to our practice, enabling us to move with kindness, with compassion to where we are right now. Remember guys, you're practicing regularly, so there's no expectations when you're on your mat. There's no judgment. It's just time with yourself. So let's really dedicate the next 30 minutes to ourselves. So when you're ready, let's take a nice long exhale now. And then deep rich breath in for a count of 1, 2, 3. Long slow breath out for 3, 2, 1. Deep rich breath in. Long slow breath out. Just start to follow the journey of your breath. Just observing how it's moving, where you're feeling it. And as best as you can, try to lengthen, try to deepen. Really smoothing out each round so that you end up with this kind of seamless flow of air. Just entering and leaving the body completely under your control. And hopefully this attention that now rests with our breath has allowed any thoughts of how you are just to gently ebb away as you turn the focus into the physical body. Wishing you all a wonderful practice this evening. Let's take a full body stretch on your next inhale. Good. And then just reach the arms out in front of you as you just send the shoulder blades back behind you. So it's just like you're pushing something away, or you're really hollowing out the chest and reaching forward. Good. So you can even rock back a little bit on the pelvis here and just kind of do a seated cat with the spine. Good. And then when you're ready, let's bring the chest through, float the fingertips behind, and either press the hands into the lower back or just rest the fingertips behind you. Yogi's choice, whatever feels nicer for you this evening. But either way, now we're drawing the shoulder blades together, we're broadening through the front of the chest, we're lifting through the chin, a little bit through the heart center. Great, and then inhale, sweep the arms up, and let's go into a nice side stretch. So let's go over to the left, bring the right hand down, bring the left hand down and bring the right arm over. Just stretching out the right side body. You can take that hand to the back of the head and just tease the elbow back behind you. Again, just a little bit of length, a little bit of gentle opening. If you want, you can kind of move this top hand. Great, and then pull yourself back to center and let's take a twist. So your left hand is going to come over to your right knee, your right hand's going to sweep behind you. I'm just going to take a seated twist. So we want the hips, the knees, whether you're kneeling or seated, to stay facing forward, and we're just encouraging the chest and the shoulders over to the right hand side. And your backhand really almost mimics the spine. It's really drawing you up before you take that gentle twist. Great, how's the breath here? Notice. We're trying to twist from the waist. Navel faces forward, knees and hips face forward. Inhale, come back to center. Let's go to side stretch on the other side. So right hand down, left arm up and over. Remember, you can take the hand to the back of the head and just tease the elbow wide, or you can move this top hand. Again, when we practice yoga at home, it's about moving intuitively. It's about listening to your breath, listening to what your body needs, and going into this as much or as little as you like. Good, inhale back to center, and then we'll go to twist on the other side. So this time, right hand comes across the body over to the left knee, and left hand just sits behind you. And again, that back hand really using it to lengthen. And wherever this front hand lands, the knee, the thigh, just using it as a little lever to twist. Each inhale, grow a little taller. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. And remember, the quality of the breath will really dictate how deep you want to go. And twisting is tricky, so just be nice and gentle with each movement. Great, inhale, come back to center, full body stretch. And then exhale, let's come into tabletop. So just walk the knees back and come to all fours. And just start to move again in all the ways that feel good. So some swishing and swaying from side to side. We've already done some seated cat and cows, but maybe you can go a little bit deeper into these spinal movements now, really pushing the floor away on the inhale and dipping the belly on the exhale. It's pretty cold tonight, so feel free to leave on your layers, yeah? We're moving slowly, but we're moving mindfully. Great. Lift the feet off the floor, point the toes, and just start to swing the feet from side to side. And as you do that, you'll just naturally start to move the spine a little bit deeper from side to side. You should feel a nice side stretch as you do that. You might want to pause. Just take it nice and steady. Great. And then when you're ready, we'll come into our first downward dog. So take your time to get there. We'll just walk it out here. Melting your heels, lifting your feet if you want to. Just getting nice and comfortable in your downward facing dog. So like I said, the focus for the last part of January is continuing with our twisting. So if you want, you can stay here just kind of walking out the legs, kind of wringing out the spine a little bit. Or if you want, you can start to walk the hands in a touch and just reach the right hand towards the left ankle and the left hand towards the right ankle. You might be able to grab hold and you might be pausing for a moment. But equal pressure through the heels. The lower half of us is staying square. The movement and the twist is coming from the waist up. So if you want to do that, you can. Maybe taking a little peek under each armpit as you pause in those twists. And then as you look forward on your next inhale, let's start to journey to the top of the mat. So a big step, or maybe a walk or a hop. Inhale halfway, exhale fold, and just dangle here a little bit, or continue those little inhales to lengthen, exhales to fold. Again, your choice of forward fold. You might move around here. Again, exploring the length in the side body. You might be walking the hands all the way around, almost like they come off the long edge of the mat. Great, and then walk the hands forward, quite far forward. We want that length in the spine, and just start to reach alternate hands back into our nice gentle twists. So one arm comes up, and then we switch it and come back down. Really nourishing for the spine, this twisting, and a lot of strength through the side body. If it feels okay, you can stay with the twist. Right arm is lifted, left hand is down. Soften the knees if you need to. And then we'll stay on the other side. So right hand down, left arm up. And just pausing for a second. You might even look out to the side, taking the gaze with you on these twists. Good. Next exhale, soften the knees a little more. Push through the heels, and let's come to stand and take that right arm up with you. And then inhale, both arms reach up, and we're just going to exhale, do some standing twists. So inhale up, and exhale, cactus the arms as you come down. And again, you'll get a real sense of the hips, the knees, the feet pointing forward, and this sense of twisting coming from the waist. So it's an inhale to reach up, and it's an exhale to twist. Good. Inhale up, exhale, elbows come down to twist. Great. We started on the left, so we'll finish on the right. So next time you're over to the right, make that your last one. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, big step back to plank. You can vinyasa here, or you can skip it and go straight to downward dog. So knees down, belly to the floor. Inhale, come forward into your cobra. Really activate the back muscles to lift you up here. Exhale, we'll all meet in our downward facing dog. Great. So from here, we're going to lift the right leg nice and high. And remember, if downward dog is too much, you can work from all fours, okay? That's always an option. But either way, right leg is nice and high. Let's just move the foot a little bit. Maybe move the knee and the hip. Again, just getting warmth into the leg joints. Next time you inhale, lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, roll forward and step the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee, uncurl the toes. Left hand stays down, right arm comes up. If you want, you can tuck the back toes and lift the back knee, or you can stay low. Either way, we're just stacking the shoulders and reaching the fingertips. Really press through the front big toe. It's almost like we're drawing into like an imaginary midline. That right hip is still back, so the hips are in line. Back foot is pressing down nicely. You can stay here, or if you feel ready, push through that bottom hand and start to rise up. And we'll add a little reach here. So we're working into the left side body. So you feel a nice stretch through the front of the left hip, through the left side body as you reach back. That back knee can be lifted still if you're there, or it can be nice and low. Yogi's choice. If the knee's down and you want a little more, you can always find the foot, kick the foot into the hand, and even use that left hand to lever you round even more. We're here for 3. Keep sinking into the hips. For 2. Really nice. On 1. Wherever you are, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to the floor. We're meeting in downward dog, so you can take a vinyasa, or you can skip that and meet us back in downward facing dog. Big breath in and a nice breath out. Good. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Holding here for a good 5 breaths. And again, just moving the foot, maybe the knee, the hip. Again, anything that feels good for you this evening. How's the breath, guys? One more inhale, lift the leg a little higher, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot through. Drop the back knee, uncurl the toes. This time, right hand stays down, left arm reaches up, we twist. Great. So remember what you know, try and get everything stacked. Think about right wrist, right shoulder, left wrist. Hug the left hip back, press through both feet, top of back foot, bottom of front foot. Check in with the breath. We know it's a little trickier when we're twisting, so breathe a little deeper. Those top fingertips can tease back just a little bit more. Remember, you can stay here or power up and start to come into a little bit more of an upright twist, reaching right hand up, left hand back. Maybe using the front leg as a little lever, maybe catching back foot. Or remember, you can lift the back knee and be a little bit more of an active high lunge with that twist. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Really nice. On 1, let's all meet back in center, reaching the arms up, and then exhale through your vinyasa. Or you skip it, yogi's choice. Either way, we're back in our downward facing dog. Big breath in, and nice long slow breath out. Good. Inhale, right leg nice and high again. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale, we'll come straight up with the arms. Exhale, we'll go into our twist. Remember, back knee can be lifted or down. And then inhale, that little reach. And then exhale, bring the hands back down to frame the front foot. And we'll lift the back knee if you haven't already, and we'll extend through the front leg. So with this one, you might need to move the feet around a little bit. I want you to feel like your hips are really level. So your right hip is next to your left hip, and you've got this lovely flat part of the back. So pyramid pose. And maybe just take a little inhale to lengthen, and an exhale to fold. Really feeling it through the back of the front leg. Great, so we're going to add a twist from here. So you might need to soften into that front knee, or maybe you're on the fingertips of the left hand. And like you've got a bow and arrow in your right fingertips, you're going to draw your right arm up and twist. So if you think crown of head to tailbone, super straight line, and then arms, super straight line. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. Good, on 1, top hand down. You're going to switch the hands around and drop the back heel as you open up into Trikonasana, so triangle pose. So right foot still forward, and this time we're now facing the long edge of the mat, opening up to the left. So the hand might be on the floor, or you might have come up a little bit and rested the hand on the bottom of the shin or the middle of the shin. Either way, we're here for 3. You might even peek the gaze up to the top hand for 2. Good. On 1 inhale, push through the feet, come all the way up and spin on the right heel as you turn both toes in. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, little shoulder roll. Let's go taller through the crown of the head, lengthen. And then exhale, dive forward, hands to the floor. Great. Or maybe fingertips or soften knees. Hands towards the floor, I should say. Good. So we're just hanging out here, enjoying the heaviness of the torso. You might even kind of move around here a little bit. The weight is forward, the hips are high. Walk the hands forward when you feel ready. Come to that nice flat back once again. The left hand is going to be planted in front of your face, and now you've got a bow and arrow in the hand once again as you reach the right arm to the sky and open up to the front of your mat. Now, really press through both heels equally. You'll have a tendency to want to lean into your front foot, your right foot. However, send the weight into your back foot and really start to feel that twist coming from the waist. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Can you look up to that top hand maybe? On 1, both hands down. Let's frame the front foot. Listen carefully. You're going to drop onto the back knee. So left knee will come down. And you're going to start to open up to the right side of the mat into your supported side plank. So this right foot's either going to heel toe its way down, or you're going to lift it up and kick it away. And by all means, guys, if you want, you can come into a full side plank. Yogi's choice. We're here for 5. Lifting, maybe looking up for 4. For 3, stay strong. For 2. On 1, little vinyasa, or you skip it and we come back to downward facing dog when you feel ready. Great. Big breath in and long, slow breath out. Good. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Let's do that all on the other side. Exhale, step the foot through. Inhale, come into your low lunge. Exhale, twist again. Good. Now inhale, let's come back to center. And exhale, frame the front foot. Good. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, extend both legs, and fold into your pyramid. Good. So remember, you might need to move around a little bit. You might need to shorten the stance. Level out the hips. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Pyramid pose. Feeling that through the left leg now. So before we add this twist, let's just check in. So lift your left hand and just feel the back of your spine, the low back. Walk the right hand forward, tailbone to crown of head lengthens, and then sweep the left arm up as you twist. Revolved pyramid. How's the breath? Each inhale, can you pull the left hip back and draw the crown of the head forward? Each exhale, can you twist a little deeper for 3, for 2, on 1. We're going to switch hands. So left hand down, right arm up, and your right heel will drop down as well as you open into triangle, Trikonasana. And you're really feeling the side body switch on here. So try not to put too much weight in that bottom hand. We want to feel the side really switch on to hold you upright. How's the breath? Can you take a little peek to that top hand? Beautiful. Inhale, push through the feet. Use the side body muscles to bring you all the way up. This time, left toes turn in. This time as well, if you want, you can clasp the hands behind you, draw the fist away, and come forward and down, making that fist come up and overhead. Again, really good for stretching out the front of the chest. All that time we spend driving, texting, writing, typing, all of that stuff that causes our shoulders to just drop forward. Good. Keep the hips over the heels. Lean forward into the toes. Great, guys. And then release the hands. Walk them forward just like we did before. This time the right hand is going to stay down. The left arm is going to reach up as we open up into our twist again, facing the front of the mat. And my hand is quite a distance in front of the toes. This lengthening of the spine enables you to create the space you need to find the twist from the waist. If we're back here, we're going to find it difficult to feel the benefit of the twist. So it's lengthening, then twisting for 3, for 2. Good, on 1. Top hand down. Let's walk the hands around to frame the left foot at the top of the mat. Drop onto the back knee. Maybe just create a little kickstand with that right foot as you start to open to the left now. And you maybe kick that left foot away as you hold here. Maybe full side plank, maybe your supported one. Either way, we're here for 3. We had 5 actually last time. For 4. Let's add another couple counts. For 3. For 2. Well done, guys. On 1. Slowly down through your vinyasa. Nice and steadily with the breath. And then we're back to downward facing dog for 1 breath in. And 1 breath out. Okay, we're just going to flow through that 1 breath, 1 movement. So when you're ready, inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale, straight up into your high or low lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center with the arms. Exhale, frame the front foot, extend both legs and fold into pyramid. Inhale, left hand stays down, right arm floats up. Exhale, switch the hands, drop the left heel. Drop the right hand, inhale, lift the left arm high, triangle. Exhale, look down and push through the feet and come all the way up on an inhale. Spin on the right heel and then exhale, fold. Wide forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands forward, lengthen. Exhale, right arm reaches up. Twist. Look down and inhale, frame your front foot. And exhale, see if you can twist and open to the right as you take that right leg out and away on your next inhale. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Vinyasa, or you skip it. Knees, belly, all the way down. Inhale, pull through. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Just 1 breath in. And 1 breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee into chest. Step the foot through. Inhale, high or low lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach the arms back to center. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee as you inhale to lengthen. And you exhale into your pyramid. Really nice. Inhale, right hand walks forward a little bit. Left arm reaches up. Twist. Exhale, switch the hands. Right hand down. Right hand up, left hand down. Back heel drops. Trikonasana. Inhale, all the way up. Spin on the left heel. If you want, clasp the hands, lengthen, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Remember that length we need. Exhale, left arm up, twist to the front of the mat. Exhale, frame the front foot, drop the back knee, and see if you can inhale into your supported side plank or full side plank, yogi's choice. Exhale, hands to the floor, lower down with control. Inhale, come through. And this time, exhale, push back to your child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch, settling down. Deep, rich breaths in, and long, slow breaths out. So you can stay here, just finding a little bit of stillness. Or if you want, you might walk the hands over to the right side of the mat and just enjoy a nice side stretch. You might even draw the right arm in and thread it underneath you and enjoy a final twist in your child's pose. So you might bring the right ear and cheek to the earth as you reach the right arm under, but keep that left arm reaching forward. So it's a bit of a side stretch and a twist. If you've added that in, just unravel and briefly go to the other side. So left side, enjoy the stretch first and then draw the left arm in and under if you want to add that little extra twist. Remember that length we're trying to create before we twist. Reaching both sets of fingertips for 3, for 2. Good, on 1, just gently unravel. Walk the hands forward and then slowly start to roll yourself back up to kneeling, which is where most of us began, or maybe you're in a comfortable seat, I don't mind. But just roll the shoulders a couple of times. Sit tall through the crown of the head. Maybe close down the eyes as you just soften the face. Relax the shoulders. A couple of just final breaths here. Deep, rich breaths in. And long, slow breaths out. Just noticing and observing how you're feeling. Just bookending our practice with that little check-in once again. And then if you wish, just drop the chin to the chest as a little sign of gratitude to yourself for finding time for your practice. To your fellow yogis for joining you on the screen this evening. And as always, gratitude from me all the way out to you. And hopefully see you at the same time next week or first thing tomorrow morning. Great. Have a lovely rest of the evening. And even Satsuma is here to say goodbye, aren't you? Let's go.
Thank you, Vicky. Lovely to see you.
Goodbye. No worries.
Bye-bye.
Say goodbye, Satsuma.
Bye-bye, little one.
All right, guys, are done. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.